Anchor. I don't know why you did this to me. I don't know why you deleted my solo recording that I made yesterday. Very frustrating. I'm trying to make my own little filter here. I'm kind of experimenting. Vaping the flower, vaporizing the flower, has its health benefits, but it also has its drawbacks. And until I find a perfect solution for that, I'm trying to devise a filter that will capture some of the tar and particulates while letting most of the cannabinoids through. I don't know if it's possible. I need to do some more research. But yeah, that's why there's a paper towel on top of my... You can see it. I don't know if Anchor allows, do they censor people? I heard about Patreon censoring people. You gotta always be aware of people that are trying to monetize your content, because you never know when they're going to use that against you, hold it over your head in some way. I heard YouTube either stop monetizing conspiracy theory videos, or they're gonna take them down. I don't know what, but it's really sad. It makes me sad. That's a hemp wick, by the way. Definitely don't want to be inhaling butane from a lighter. Sounds like common sense. None of us really take it to heart, I feel like. Alright, come on, Anchor. Let's act right, shall we? I saw a house with some cats in it today. Messed my allergies all the way up. Ooh, I want to hear that shit in a bit. But I gotta get into this. Happy Groundhog Day, February 2nd, 2019. What's up, Anchor? I'm back again. I recorded one of these yesterday for you, 40 minutes plus, with some, what I would consider fun freestyling at the end, impromptu, off the dome, rap lyrics, spontaneous prose for your dome. And it's mysteriously deleted. It's not the first time. I'll still give it, benefit of the doubt, user error. I don't know what's good and what's not. I'm new to the medium. Podcast is everything to me right now, and so I'm giving them another chance. You dig? So it is day 2, Black History Month 2019, and my dear friend Nefrisha, my dear friend Quay, DJ Unique, they're posting daily affirmations, if you will, historical facts, reminders, lessons about the Black experience, Black history. Well, Nefrisha is for sure. DJ Unique, Quay. Wow, that was interesting stream of consciousness correlation. Anyway, I wanted to contribute something, and I've been consuming this Killer Mike content. Trigger warning, amazing show. Killer Mike is probably the most crucial voice in hip-hop for sure, in Black thought leadership for sure, and maybe just philosophy in general. I don't know who his contemporaries may or not be, but he's a singularly unique voice, and I've been a fan since jump. Since I wasn't a big fan of the Whole World track, but his album Monster, which seems to have more or less been erased. I don't know if that was... I don't know. That's not really my business, but I've been a fan since that long. And 2002, 3, when did I hear of Killer Mike? Michael Render. Anyway, he was talking about interracial marriage on The Breakfast Club, which got me thinking. I am a brown skin, caramel skin, beige person. I am the very result of an interracial marriage union. I'm in an interracial marriage. My grandparents are interracial, right? So that got me thinking. I think of it often, you know. Shout out to Logic, who's always thinking about it. I don't see how we don't talk about it more. Race relations is for sure at the heart of American history. It's you can't compartmentalize the two because they are one and the same. And wow, he was talking about on Sway, his interview with Sway. He's making the rounds, and I love it because I get to hear Mike interacting with all of the black and brown journalists that I love, right? So he's talking about how the Europeans were given, they were settlers, right? They broke away from the crown and came to America, and they were basically given land to start and to build, right? They were pioneers. And so my grandmother, who is Romanian and grew up in Canada primarily, their grandparents, I believe, had that experience. So from Romania, immigrated to Canada and were given many acres, 50 plus. She's not even sure how many acres to develop for $5. That was a lot of money back then. And I was speaking to my grandmother about this, and it's been on my heart to ask her more of that side of the family history. And I was blessed with an incredible narrative, which I hope to continue tomorrow. I wanted to bring daily content about my experience with Black history this month. You dig? So imagine the year is 1960. Okay. And my mother is born. She is a beige person like myself. Evidently, she is biracial. Evidently, she is mixed race. She appears to be black and white. And she was an orphan. She was up for adoption. And my grandparents, my grandmother from Canada, grandfather from the South, they got together in a crazy story. And they were married, moved to California. You're bringing a white woman back to the States. You don't go to the South. You find a new place to go. And so they came to sunny Southern California to start a life. And they went to adopt a child. And the rule of the day was that you have a family that looks like it goes together. So if your black and white makes beige, you're going to have a beige baby. And they would only give them beige babies. It wasn't, like it is now where it's fashionable to mix and match your children like some celebrities do. And think about that. Why would they do that? Why would they limit your adoption options based on your skin tone? Think about that. Oh, that's right, because it was illegal to be interracially married. That's right. That's right. We're learning. Okay, learn your history. So, to my knowledge, it was illegal for black and whites to marry until 1967, I believe was the year. Think about that. The last state, and I don't want to name and indict the wrong state, but the last state to convert was the year 2000. That was when the last of the 50 United States of America made it illegal to make it illegal for interracial marriages. Okay? So when my mother was born, it was still illegal. By very definition, her presence, her very existence was a scarlet letter of sorts. It was evidence that a crime had committed. Yes. And when I was born in the early 80s, depending on what state I had been born in, that would have been the product of an illegal union. You are a crime? Are you serious? It's a very complicated relationship. Very complicated. It's funny that it's Groundhog Day. Shout out to Bill Murray, one of the coolest white people to ever live. And he was, he lived the same day over and over and over and over again. And I don't know, being black in America is kind of like that. A little bit. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I surely don't. Something like in the year 2050 something, it is projected that the United States will be majority brown, something like that. If you project into the future and everyone continues to intermingle and reproduce, then everyone will be brown, right? Everyone's going to be mixed. And it seems as if the endangered species here are the ones without melanin. Those recessive genes are not the best of genes. Anyway, I want to hear everyone else's thoughts on Black History Month. I'm not great with dates either. I'm not great with facts, but I'm good with feelings. I'm good with intuitions. I'm good with philosophy. I'm good with people, and I'm very sensitive to the interactions of people, the pretense of various engagements, the prejudgments of people, places, and things. And it's really fun to examine and break those down. And that's what I like to do. I have a podcast. I have coming soon, March 18th, my birthday, shout out. The Fresh podcast is going to be on iTunes. It's going to be on Spotify. It's going to be on YouTube. Everywhere you can find podcasts. And I'm going to be having conversations with conscious people, problematic people, creative people, thoughtful people. Just thoughtful conversations. That's the point. If somebody started a hashtag and they called me the Black Joe Rogan, the Brown Joe Rogan, the Beige Joe Rogan, I would take that as a compliment, because he has so many people with different ways of thinking, and he learns and he dissects from them. And, that's what I want to do. So I have a conversation with my grandmother that I would like to share with you all. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learn from it. I hope that you walk away with a perspective that you didn't have before, and that you can go forward having been enriched by it. So, with that, I will sign off and hope to speak to y'all soon. I'll talk to you soon, maybe through Skype or FaceTime or Zoom. I got a new one, it's called Ringer and Anchor. There's so many platforms we can share the wealth and spread the breadth of ideas. The spectrum is so intense. I saw a rainbow today, this morning. Some call it a blessing, some call it a warning. I'm of the mind that with time, we will learn more about places and places in time. It's all circular. OJ is black and he walked this earth just a few days ago, and I know that's a strange place to go, but the beat and the mind meet at different places, and I'm at a stage in life where I like to engage with like-minded people and like-minded brethren. But still, sometimes the children need to see good and bad, happy and sad, places that they plan with their mom and dad, and I spend time with all types of people. Hopefully they all consider themselves equal, because really, slavery's in your mind, and that's what Kanye was hoping you would find. Similar to KRS, and let me stress, both blessed individuals and talented and got vitamins and minerals for your soul.
Talk is cheap, motherfucker!
Came up pretty clean at the end.